Is it time to buy or sell super microcomputer stock? In this video, we are diving deep into super microcomputer. Our initial report was published on our website on Thursday, the 31st of July, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 16th of June, 2025, our system has ranked super microcomputer as a buy candidate, assigning it a score of 3.37. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time. Those who followed our analysis would have experienced an impressive gain of 34.97% since we first categorized super microcomputer as a buy candidate 32 days ago. This equates to an average return of 1.09% per day since its designation as a buy candidate. The stock currently sits in the upper segment of a broad and robust upward trend in the short term. This situation typically presents an excellent selling opportunity for short-term traders, as a pullback toward the lower segment of the trend can be anticipated. A breakout above the upper trend line at $61.05 would indicate a stronger upward movement. The present 3-month trend points to a potential change of 52.36% over the next 3 months, with expected returns ranging from 29.65% to 57.75%. In a longer-term perspective, our analysis over the next 12 months suggests a projected change of negative 2.88%. Our calculations indicate that the stock's performance could fluctuate between negative 72.42% and negative 0.0289% over the coming year. This would translate to a future price range between $16.26 and $58.95. Our latest daily update for super microcomputer includes the headline, Super Microcomputer Stock Upgraded to Buy Candidate. On the last trading day, which was Thursday, the 31st of July, 2025, the super microcomputer stock price experienced a decline of 2.87%, dropping from $60.71 to $58.97. During this trading session, the stock fluctuated by 6.65%, reaching a low of $58.47 and a high of $62.36. The price has seen some volatility in this period, with an overall gain of 11.79% over the last 2 weeks. Notably, the trading volume decreased on this day alongside the stock price, which is generally a positive sign since volume typically follows the stock's movement. On the last day, trading volume decreased by 7 million shares, with a total of 46 million shares exchanged for approximately $2.68 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached $72.44, while the lowest price was $17.25. Currently, the price sits at 18.59% or $13.47, below the 52-week high, and 52.02% or $63.93, beneath the all-time high recorded on the 8th of March, 2024, when the price peaked at $122.90. Super microcomputer, or SMCI, is gaining notable attention this week after a significant recovery from a challenging year in 2024. As business operations improve, the company is set to announce its fourth quarter fiscal year 2025 earnings around the 5th of August. Analysts believe that strong contributions from direct liquid cooling and server offerings could enhance these results. With revenue growth projections between 45 and 51% year over year, SMCI's solid financials suggest robust fundamentals despite short-term risks, including potential shipment delays and U.S.-China tariff challenges that could cost up to $300 million annually. In recent months, SMCI's stock has surged nearly 60%, reflecting growing investor confidence. The upcoming earnings announcement, along with the approaching Open Storage Summit on the 12th of August, which will delve into AI workload impacts, could further heighten market interest. Analysts are divided on whether investors should buy, sell, or hold SMCI stocks ahead of these significant events. However, the prevailing sentiment leans towards viewing SMCI as a competitive investment, especially as it outperforms major players like Nvidia this year. In the short term, these developments may drive stock prices higher, fueled by anticipation of favorable earnings and ongoing growth in AI-related enhancements. Long-term, continuous innovation and an improved market position could solidify SMCI's status as a key player in the data center components sector, potentially leading to sustained upward momentum in its stock performance. Analyst ratings. On Friday, July 11, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned SMCI a neutral grade with a hold action. On Wednesday, June 25, 2025, it was reported that KeyBank assigned SMCI a sector weight grade with an initiate action. On Wednesday, June 25, 2025, it was reported that Wedbush assigned SMCI a buy grade with a hold action. On Wednesday, June 25, 2025, it was reported that Raymond James assigned SMCI an outperform grade with an initiate action. On Wednesday, May 14, 2025, it was reported that Raymond James assigned SMCI an outperform grade with an initiate action. Analysts have assigned a general buy rating to Supermicrocomputer stock. They consider the price-to-earnings ratio to be neutral, along with the price-to-book ratio, which they also rate as neutral. Regarding return on investment, the analysts have given the stock a strong buy rating. The following signals have been identified for Supermicrocomputer. The Supermicrocomputer stock presents buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, suggesting a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, there's a general buy signal indicated by the relationship between the two averages, as the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average. During downward corrections, support may be found at levels of $56.72 and $49.43. A drop below either of these thresholds will trigger sell signals. Moreover, a buy signal is also evident from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, known as MACD. However, some negative signals have emerged as well, which could influence the stock's near-term performance. A sell signal was generated from a pivot top point on Wednesday, the 30th of July, 2025, and thus far, the stock has decreased by 2.87%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Volume has decreased in tandem with the price during the last trading session, which mitigates overall risk as volume typically aligns with price movements. But here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal, pivots, sell signal 2 days ago, Bollinger, buy signal 4 days ago, short-term moving average, buy signal 7 days ago, long-term moving average, buy signal 56 days ago, the relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 55 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, sell signal 29 days ago, the long-term moving average, buy signal 56 days ago, the relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 50 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to discover more signals. Let's discuss the support, risk, and stop loss for Supermicrocomputer. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $46.61 and $46.15. There is an inherent risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, as breaking this level could lead to a decline towards the next support level. In this instance, Supermicrocomputer has support at $46.61. Should this level be breached, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $46.15 and $45. This stock may experience significant movement throughout the day, and, due to the large prediction interval indicated by the Bollinger Band, it is considered to be high risk. Over the past day, the stock fluctuated by $3.89 between its high and low, which represents a change of 6.65%. In the last week, the average daily volatility of the stock has been 10.17%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for Supermicrocomputer, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This crucial ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. This is a relatively normal P/E ratio, often seen in businesses with long track records or predictable revenues. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is expected on the 5th of August, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at 440 thousandths of a dollar. Keep an eye on these numbers, as they can greatly impact stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Supermicrocomputer. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Supermicrocomputer is at $60.05. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Supermicrocomputer encounters its first support level at $46.61. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Supermicrocomputer from multiple analyst sources is buy. Now let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 28th of July, 2025, Lu Liangqiu Chusara conducted an insider sale of 200,000 shares of common stock. On the same day, Liang Charles also conducted an insider sale of 200,000 shares of common stock. Earlier, on the 20th of May, 2025, Liang Charles conducted an insider purchase of no shares. Likewise, on that same day, Lu Liangqiu Chusara conducted an insider purchase of no shares. However, on the 1st of July, 2025, Lu Liangqiu Chusara conducted an insider purchase of 510 shares of common stock. Analyzing the 100 most recent insider trades, we find that the insider power is negative, with a ratio of -89.003. In total, insiders purchased 101,246 shares and sold 1,798,444 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $56.22, reflecting a decline of 4.67%. This stock exhibits significant daily fluctuations, which introduces a higher level of risk. A sell signal was identified from a pivot top that occurred 1 day ago. Is Supermicrocomputer stock a good buy? Several short-term signals, along with a generally positive trend, suggest that the current level may present a buying opportunity. There is a fair chance for Supermicrocomputer stock to perform well in the short term. We have upgraded our analysis conclusion for this stock since the last evaluation from a hold to a buy candidate. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Friday, the 1st of August, we expect Supermicrocomputer to open higher by 96 cents, starting at $59.93. We remind you that trading involves a significant risk of losing money, and it is advisable to consult with a financial advisor before engaging in the buying or selling of any securities. Investment decisions should not be based solely on the information provided by StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. Here is our current perspective on the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We invite you to comment below and share your insights. What is your target for this stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.